I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter. This is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, our Leafs have a 1-0 series lead after a dominant Game 1 victory over the Ottawa Senators. And now they're ready for Game 2 of the second round matchup. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. First, an injury update for Ottawa, as Matt Coronado was injured last game and is unplayable for this game. Still pending evaluation. Tyler Kleven still injured and will be until April 30th. Plan for Ottawa on the first line is Elias Pettersson, Dale Hawerchuk, and William Nylander. On the second line is Jim Peplinski, Alex Turcotte, and Jerome McGinley. On the third line, Carson Repkov, Nick Dowd, and Brendan Gallagher. And on the fourth line, Felix Nielsen, Brady Martin, and Philip Messer. On defense, on the first pair is Mark Howe with Tim Horton. On the second pair is Josh Georges with Larry Murphy. And on the third pair, Hayden Price with Fedor Hallqvist. Starting in net is Curtis Joseph with Charlie Lindgren backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Tyler Kleven, Vincent Grower, Matt Coronado, and Oliver Nadeau. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Marcus Naslund, Eric Lindros, and Lanny McDonald. On the second line is Zach Hyman, Bobby Clark, Peter Bondra. On the third line, Alexander Burrows, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Scott Lawton, Jonathan Taves, and Mark Parrish. On defense, on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov, Eric Chernak. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Dominik Hasek with Archer Sheila backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Damon Hunt, Marcus Johansson, and Nikita Gurbankin.
Both teams are lined up and we are set to get things going. Oh, you've gotta love this playoff atmosphere. Everything matters. There's a shot, and he comes up with a glove save.
Joseph finding a way to put that playoff blowout behind him, coming up big here early in the frame to make
the post.
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces, you just misses. That one goes off the pipe. You gotta wonder, you get the opening goal, the momentum's all in your favor.
Puck scooped up by Horton. The Senators move it ahead. Slides the puck across to Howe. Nylander's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Morrissey's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, he's going to take the feet out from under his opponent here, so he's going to get the tripping call. That's going to be a 2-minute minor as he marches to the box here, James. That's a frustrating one for everyone on his team. He was in and amongst the scrum, just got to find the puck.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Well, we all know that specialty teams are often the difference makers in the game, and with this one knotted at 0, they got to find a way to get the go-ahead right here and establish their presence on the power play.
Blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight. Picked up along the boards by Pettersson. The Leafs will kill off a few extra seconds now. They get it out of the defensive end. Ottawa's got the puck behind the net. Gets it over to Pettersson. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. The Leafs have the puck now. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides the puck across to Hyman. And the puck clears the zone. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Takes a shot. Shuts him down. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Howe's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and it continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Shot attempt completely fails on that. Score!
Jerome McGinley.
Goal!
What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going.
That was Adam Foote with the clearing the attempts.
That's how you open up lanes.
Gotta be better than that.
Comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
Why are you going for a slap shot when you could have just dumped it out on the backhand?
Well, the team will take the lead after that power play goal, and the coaches smile behind the bench. I think he gave a little bit of a fist bump there as well, just recognizing the efforts of the unit.
Ottawa's got the game's first goal here in the first. And perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They were like a wave of momentum, and they capitalized on their opportunity.
Quick shot! Oh, a lucky break for the shooter as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
Toronto starting to generate more chances. This is exactly what you want. When the game is close, you have to find a way to get it back to equal. This one goes off the pipe, but they can't get frustrated. Just continue to pump away and generate those opportunities.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. We're still in the early stages of this period. Ottawa's up 1-0. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. And he takes the feed. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Carries it in. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Up the neutral zone now. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Here's a chance to set up now. Joseph's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
Still lots of time left in the period. 1-0 the score. The Senators come up with the defensive zone draw. Joseph's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Turcotte's won the faceoff. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Puck moved over to Murray. Intercepted at center by Turcotte. Shot! And makes the save. Passes over to Provorov. Gets the puck in deep. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Ottawa's got control of it now from their own end. The Senators carry it along the wall. Great read to break up the play. And the puck's knocked loose. Burrow scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Murphy. Slides the puck to Turcotte. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. The Leafs will play it in their own end. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Turcotte's got it behind the net. Grabs the puck in the corner. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. And now it's over to Lindros. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone.
Everything is exasperated in the playoffs, right? It's bigger, it's grander, and every single play matters. So when you listen to a hit like that, it sends a message, and it pulses throughout your entire team.
More than half the period has expired. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Downs won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. offensive end. Quick feed to Taves. Drives to the paint. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Sends the pass over. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Dowd. Runs him hard into the wall. Passes it over to Foot. Pass across to Hyman. The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Slides it across. Glove save made by Joseph.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Ottawa's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. They win the draw and go on the attack. Turns it aside with the glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Senators will glide into the dot. The Leafs win the draw. That's off a stick. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the feed. Gaining steam here on the attack. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. The Senators are in transition. Moves it quickly over to Georges. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And it's kicked away. And that'll free up the puck. Denies him with the save. Back to the point it goes. Oh, they do it again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Into the offensive zone. Shot. Turns it aside with the glove. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the later stages of this period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. And with the Senators tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Looks to make a play over to Lindros. Takes the puck behind the net. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Senators have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. The Leafs win it. Moves it to McDonald. Oh, and it goes just over the net. What a chance right there.
That's a tough miss, James. I mean, that's a quality opportunity that's lost there. And the bench, you can see that deflates them because you find a way to get the puck on net, you find more opportunity. You put it up high, guess what? There's no second chance.
The Leafs played along the wing. The Senators gain possession. Quick pass to Lindros. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Now that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he is behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight. I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. And he says no! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
The coach is frustrated, and it will mount if this continues to happen. So wants to have a conversation with the official to get an explanation as to why his team is getting more calls. But this face-off's won, James. They're going to set up in the umbrella. You know that they want to pull the coverage up high, work that puck down low. They'll have someone in front to be able to screen, but they'll also be looking for cross-seam passes to attack the net.
An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Inside the final minute of the first here. That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Shot! Time save and a howitzer! Here's an opportunity. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Puck slid down the ice. The Senators have it behind the cage. Ottawa's got it across the line. And he's ridden off the puck. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Pedersen's ready for the draw on this man advantage. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Well, not the Leafs' best period. They were okay 5-on-5, but they got into some penalty trouble, and it cost them. Let's hope they can get back into this game and tie this up in the second.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. The Leafs penalty killers get off to a good start, winning possession here. He to the middle, and that doesn't connect. Takes the pass. Quick feed to Murphy. Puck sent over to Iginla. And he's taken down. The official's arm signaling for a penalty. The Leafs are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping.
The PK is going to be tasked with quite a job here. They're only trailing by 1. They want to keep this game within reach, so they got to get out there, be aggressive, and kill it off.
Time is of the essence for this 5-on-3 power play.
A short 5-on-3 here, not long drawn-out passes, quick touches, and quick to the net.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Slides the puck ahead to Gallagher. Here's a short pass to Price. Turned aside with the glove by Hasek. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Senators have taken a 1-0 lead. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Burrows is out of the box, but they are still short-handed here. And that's a smart heads-up play by Provorov. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Tosses it on to Gallagher. The Senators are across the line and into the offensive end. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Gets it out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. And serves up a little knock on the play. Toronto's got possession of the puck. And cut that one out of the net.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Takes it and looks ahead.
Iginla's been so dangerous tonight, James. He scored the go-ahead goal, and he's got the puck on his stick now.
There's the whistle and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now. Puts almost back on the ice.
Denies him!
Hasek's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Picked up along the wall by Morrissey. Fires it on net, and he gets a piece of that one and denies it.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Great use of the wall on the pass. Ottawa's on the attack. defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And the puck's booted away. Oh, that was pulverizing in the corner. Grabs the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Stones him in front.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Moves it quickly over to Provorov.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Horton's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Shuts him down. And he's knocked off the puck there. And he takes the pass. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. Puts it on net. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Taken along the wall by Clark. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And they send it down the ice. Angles it over to McDonald. Toronto's in now. Puck grabbed by McDonald. Oh, going wide!
That's a big miscue or misfire there, but you got to love that he's getting the opportunities, James. I mean, often when you look at the stat sheet, you don't see a goal. It's how often, though, you get the opportunity. I think that's a big one for the coaching staff to recognize he's getting there.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs can't take advantage on the power play, and they remain a goal behind.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, the Senators lead it 1-0. Toronto's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's intercepted by Howardchuk. Here's a chance! And that goes off a player in front. Chernak's got it in the defensive end. Here they are on the attack. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he passes it to Pettersson. Fires it! Denies him with a save! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Howardchuk's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Over the line they come. The Senators have it against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Dumps the puck in. Tries to feed it over to Morrissey. Takes it and looks ahead. And now it's grabbed by Lawton. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Here he is, shot in front, and a great save. Pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Pushes it across to Messar. Takes a shot, off target. The Leafs have it now. Moves the puck across to Lindros. Now a quick pass to Taves. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Senators take it along the wall. Avoids the poke check. Moves it to Lindros. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Here's a shot. Big time one-timer stop. And that pass is redirected. Here's a shot. Comes up with a big time glove save. Slides it across to Dow. The Senators cross the blue line and are on the attack. Puck goes off the glove. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Shot! And he's got that one. Scooped up along the wall by Rekhoff. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. The Leafs take it along the wall. Point blank stop by Joseph. Big time stop there.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
And it goes off a stick. The Leafs have it from their own end. Quick pass across to Chernak. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Joseph's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Joseph's making up for his last game. Last game he couldn't stop a beach ball. This game he's stopping everything.
1-0. Nice job tying up his opponent. Works it across to Murray. Gets the puck in deep. The Senators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Howe's got it now deep inside his own end. Moves the puck to the attacking area. And he gets in front of that rocket.
Joseph's bailed his team out throughout this entire game, and sometimes that's going to happen here, James. It's quantity and it's quality right now. His team has to find a way to push to the perimeter, give him an opportunity to see the puck, and most importantly, find a way to get some energy engaged in this game. They got to get going north and try and generate some offense.
Toronto's had their opportunities, but they still trail late in this second period. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. The Senators scoop it up along the boards. Handles it along the blue line. That's intercepted.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and that one's turned away. And the puck's kicked free. Takes a shot. Oh, and an even save on the slapper. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Well, the Leafs are getting their chances in that period, but they're getting goalied by Cujo. Let's hope they can get one past him in the third.
Welcome back. James Cybulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. Here we go. Period number 3. It's win or go home time now. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Toronto's up against a hot goaltender, James, and you know when a goaltender's feeling it, you're going to have to get them moving laterally. And so they're going to have to find a way to go east-west and know exactly when to fire that puck.
And now he moves it quickly to Lindros. That's broken up in the neutral zone. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Tries to get it to Howardchuk. Forces the turnover and comes up with the puck. Quick pass to Howe. And he feeds it down to Nylander. Receives the pass. Dishes it off. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Here's a chance! What a break for the goaltender as it goes off the inside post and stays out!
Plastic's doing a great job tonight of showing that goaltending comes in waves. Sometimes you're quiet, and then all of a sudden it gets really busy. But making the big save at the right time is critical, and he has been a foundation, a real strength of this group right now.
The Leafs have been the better team tonight, but they still trail on the scoreboard early in this third period. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Foot's got it along the wing. That's gloved by Joseph. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Ottawa's got the win off that draw. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a chance behind the net. Looks to set up at the point now. Toronto's on the attack. Sends it to the middle. And that's intercepted. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
There we go, Bobby Clark.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. That's a great goal, and not just because of the tally, but because of the energy it's provided his team. I mean, you can certainly see that this group has a ton of respect for him and looks at him as an emotional leader.
Gliding up to the face-off toss here. Clark's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. Takes it at center. Ottawa's regained possession of the puck. Here they come. Makes his presence known on the ice. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Gallagher's taking it from his own end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Offside the call, we'll get a reset.
Clark's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't ya? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
Still lots of time left in the period. We are all tied up in this one. Toronto's won it. Passes the puck over to Murray. Dumps it in. Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play. Missiles off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
Toronto's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
When the power play is struggling, you got to get a screen in front. The purpose is to open up more lanes where the shooter gets a better look and the goaltender can't see.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck is cleared.
You can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on a swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And they manage to clear it. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Slides the puck across to Howe. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Toronto's across the blue line. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And they'll get some fresh bodies on the ice after that clear.
This is how you get a wave of momentum in your favor.
Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James.
There we go. Bobby Clark again.
Special teams, they take the lead.
And often when you're on special teams, James, it can go either way in terms of the momentum. If you don't generate anything, it goes the other way. If you generate something, it's all in your favor. I'll tell you what, that was execution. Well, this is going to be a well-earned assist, and I absolutely love it here, James, because defense turns to offense with a fabulous poke check.
Toronto's got to know that this game is not over just yet with lots of playing time left in this third period. But they do, Cheryl, have the enviable position of having the lead.
Well, they've got the lead. Now they're playing in front, but they got to do a lot more of what they've already done, James, and that's hold on to the puck. Manage it. Don't give it up easily. Make good blue line decisions, and they should be fine.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Quick feed to Lindros. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes it from the right side. The Senators gain possession. The Leafs pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Handles the pass. Easily turned aside by Joseph.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it.
Oh, Marcus Naslin. Almost said Willie Nylander for some reason.
Over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Well, I love this play and really the relentless will to shield the puck. I mean, it's not easy to ward off your opponent numerous times because you're getting pushed and shoved, James. He finds a way to do it, and he buries it.
It was quite the move by Naslin.
Oh, with that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
The Leafs are now up by 2 here in the back half of this third period. Man, this is a good position to be in.
It's the best position to be in, and you don't want to give any life to your opponents. You have to make sure that you're pounding pucks, you're on them first. Listen, if you're forechecking, they don't get the puck. Attack.
Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Broken up by Murray. And that shot dies in traffic. That knocks him off the puck.
Howe's on his way down to the ice, almost on 1 foot. Incredible display of awareness as he's able to get that pass off, which leads to a great scoring chance.
Ottawa's moving it along the wing. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Senators gain control of the puck. Quick pass to Horton. Handles the puck. Great extension on his part to poke it away. And some good footwork to kick it away. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Burrows plays it now. Fires it into the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Murray. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Slides into Horton. Ottawa's got the puck in the defensive end. Through center. And that's broken up by Lindros.
Toronto's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
The Leafs pick up steam and are on the attack. The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Dished on over to Nylander. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Huge steal in his own end. Here's a short pass to Price. Slides it up front. And the defenseman will head off as the puck is sent in deep. Moves it quickly over to Clark. Hyman's got it against the boards. Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out. McDonald's being relied upon for offense here, James, and why wouldn't you? Look at the point streak that he has going right now. They're leaning on him, and he's answering the call.
Toronto's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And that takes guts to get in front of that one. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. And they'll dump it in. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Ottawa's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Throws it in. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck from off the bank pass. McDonald's got it in the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Joseph.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Toronto's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. The Leafs win the faceoff. What a great read breaking up the pass. Moves it to Clark. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. The Leafs take...
Oh, Josh Morrissey from the point.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. Why? Because they're all getting goals and apples. At the stats tonight, you can feel the energy as they're all standing up. They've gotten 4 in a row.
Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Picked up along the boards by Foot. Takes it behind the net. The Leafs have it now. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick pass to Iginla. Huge play and is in all alone. Quick shot.
Oh, McDonald gets one.
That's how you do it. Leadership to a T. The captain capitalizes.
Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you. So this is a smart shot that makes its way to the back of the net. The game has simply gotten worse, and after that last goal, the coach's reaction says it all. He is not impressed with his team. Just look at him going up and down the bench, just riding players out right now for their lack of effort.
Toronto's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and laid it big time late in this third period. And they win that neutral zone draw. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. The Leafs are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Well, this team clearly has their eyes on the prize after now taking a second straight win to go up 2-0.
Yeah, and you know what the talk in the room will be about? It'll be about staying present and in the moment. That is one game at a time. Because in order to have killer instinct, you got to find a way to take care of business today. Not yesterday, today.
Great night of playoff hockey, and we'll do it all again when we see you next time here on EA Sports. Good night.
And the Leafs explode in the third period again. Both these games, they were pretty even in the first two periods, and the Leafs come out in the third and just dominate as they outshoot Ottawa 39-18. Ottawa outhits Toronto 37-31. Toronto has more time in attack, better passing percentage, won the faceoffs 25-15. Ottawa was 1 for 3 in the power play. Toronto was 1 for 2. For the box scores, for Toronto, you had McDonald with a goal and assist. Bobby Clark, 2 goals. Danfus, 2 assists. Provorov, an assist. Morrissey, Naslund with goals. And Lindros with an assist. And Hasek made 17 saves on 18 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .944 save percentage. For Ottawa, you had Price, Howardchuk with assists, and Iginla with a goal. And Joseph made 34 saves on 39 shots, 5 goals allowed for an .872 save percentage. And the 3 stars of the night are Vincent Danfus, Lanny McDonald, and Bobby Clark. So with the win, the Leafs now have a 2-0 series lead. And remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game for Game 3 of this second round matchup between the Ottawa Senators and the Toronto Maple Leafs.